Yeah. Come and lower this TV.
Oh, it's entering now.
Hello. Hello, Simon. How are you? The Lord is good. Here, come, my son. Help me with this phone. I want to address the issue. Today I didn't announce. I just wanted to come and speak what I want to speak. Because if I announce, they will report my page, and my page will be blocked. I don't know what they are afraid of, but they are innocent. So today I want to talk about the list. I also want to take time to address Apostle Sunday Sinyangwe and address so many things that have been happening. Many people in Zambia are saying Seer is a coward. Seer has backed out. I don't back out. I'm a parasite. When I start with you, I'm going to do until I finish. So if you are watching, please tell Zambians that Seer is live. And there are so many pages that are created which are not my page, posting so many things, and many people are following such pages. Those things are not my page. This one say, but you have supernatural power, but why can't you retrieve it? We don't abuse supernatural power. I'm going to be addressing that as well. I'm going to be telling the world how supernatural power works. It's not everything you see, you use spiritual power on it. Kiyo, come, my son. It's not everything you see that you use spiritual power on it. There are things you use power, and there are things that you let them happen. Yes. Good evening, Zambia. I want to address so many things. I won't waste your time. And I'm going to speak about so many things with evidence. Everything that I'm going to speak tonight, I'm going to speak about them with evidence. I'm going to show the whole world things with evidence. As you know, this is the page that I have now. My two big pages were closed down. And I've let it be, as Facebook is still investigating, because it was reported thousands of times by people I know who they are, because they didn't want me to talk. What I want to talk about tonight is very, very big. It's very important. And that's why I didn't make an announcement to say I am coming. Because if I say I'm coming, they will work on it again. One thing about Seer is that you cannot defeat me. It's not possible. I've fought battles from when I was young. No one can defeat me. So they have fought so many things. They have sent me messages, threats, police, and that and that. But they don't know I'm a parasite. When I start eating you, I won't leave you. I'm going to eat you until I'm tired of eating you. So today, I want to address them. Many of you are saying, Seer is not serious. Seer is a coward. I actually saw that on Mwebantu Mwebantu News Media is one powerful online media that I respect so much. I saw when they put that Seer is a coward. Seer is a time waster. I'm not a time waster. I'm not a coward. The battle is so big. As you know, it's not something that can be won in a day. I did a lot of things with these guys. And for us to come out of them, it will take time. It will take time. So that's why it requires patience. It requires patience. It's not something that we can rush and dissolve immediately. It requires patience. Zambian people, I want you to be patient as I'm working on this thing. Like today, I was, I don't know, but I was reading. I believe that, Honorable Kampiongo, this is not coming from you. If this is coming from you, where you are saying you deported Seer, those things, those rubbish things that I was reading, if really you were saying those things, I feel sorry for you, my dear. I also read where you say, I was threatening you. I don't threaten people. When I say that I'm going to mess you up, I'm going to mess you up. When I say you will lose the election, you will lose the election. It is my spiritual power that you people there are using. I'm going to show evidence here. In the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing evidence of everything I will be talking. I'm going to be showing the evidence so that people of Zambia will see that Seer was the spiritual engine room for your party. So if those things you were saying, I deported Seer because Seer did this, Seer is a Satanist. In all my broadcasts, I've never opened my mouth and say I am a Satanist. I can't say it. I'm not a Satanist. I have supernatural power. Supernatural power is different from being a Satanist. Oh yes. So because I'm saying I have spiritual power does not mean that I'm a Satanist. You can't just wake up and say it's a Satanist. It's this, it's that. And that is very, very bad, Honorable. I don't want to go into your case. I'm still coming. But many people, many of you that are watching me right now actually said, Seer is wasting time. I also heard men of God saying, Seer, there are no government officials that went to Seer. And many of you are saying, Seer does not have the list. What you have to know is that religion, solving of problem, is a personal decision. During an election, many people decide to go to church, many people decide to go to witch doctor, then many of them decided to come to me. And I helped them. And when I was saying I need my powers, I was not addressing the whole PF government. I was addressing those that came to me to take power from me, those that are still alive. I said, return my powers because you have used it, you have won the election. Now you are abusing the people. I don't want it. What do I want? I want my power back. Is it bad to ask for my power back? The power that I gave you, you paid me, I gave you the power. I'm also going to be showing you evidence. They brought my power. They even brought money to me. A lot of money. A money that I'm going to be calling Diamond TV or what is the name of this TV station? Prime TV. I'm going to be calling them to donate back that money that they gave to me. I don't need it. I don't need it. I wanted my power. And my power was brought. I want you to look at this. Many people say Seer was joking. Let me show you the beginning of me and the PF. Of me and PF. This is very important so that you see the background of what we are talking about. I want you to look at this. I'm going to talk about them one by one after the other, with no fear, because Seer 1 does not know what fear. Those of you that know Seer 1 know that Seer 1 don't know what fear is. Seer 1 don't even care. Seer 1 don't care anything. Now look at this. Look at this picture there. There is a picture there. Have you seen that picture? Okay. That person you are seeing there, his name is Mr. Chisanga. Look at that picture very well. Look at that picture. His name is Mr. Chisanga. Number one, I want to talk about him. Mr. Chisanga is the current mayor of Kasama today. As we are talking, is the mayor of Kasama. Those of you that are saying Seer 1 is lying, it's there. Mr. Chisanga is there. Anyone that I'm mentioning, that I say, these people benefited from my power, they can go and sue me tomorrow. I don't care. I don't even fear. I don't know what it looked like. I'm coming. It's one by one. I'm going to come one by one. Mr. Chisanga was the former ambassador, Zambian deputy ambassador to China. He was dying. He was dying. They gave him big leg poison. This problem where you have big leg, very big leg like this. They gave him a very big leg. He was dying. And they brought him to me. When they brought him to me, I worked on him with my supernatural power. They pray, they pray, and they fell. They prayed. People like Sunday Sinyangwe, they prayed, they shouted like a horse. And it didn't work. They brought him to me, Mr. Chisanga. He's the current mayor of Kasama. Those of you that thought that Seer 1 was joking, you are mad. A whole me, you think a whole me can suspend what I'm doing? Millions of people that want my attention, then I come and joke. You are not okay, my dear. They brought him to me. I heal him. I use my supernatural power and do as I say and heal him. And immediately after healing him, I started helping him. I started working with him. This is the man that convinced me to start helping PF. That government that you are seeing there is the man that convinced me, is the one that told me to say, Seer 1, let us work with PF. Seer 1, help PF. And I was working. I go to parliament, I work. I go here, I work. I go here, I work. I go here, I work. Every night, I was working. After working, what did I benefit? Those of you that think I'm lying, call him if you have his number. Ask him, do you know Seer 1? He will tell you, I know Seer 1. If he deny, if he make mistake and deny to say, I don't know Seer 1, then I'll produce the video. This is me. I was working on him publicly with the do as I say. This is publicly. I don't know how I can manage to make this clear. I don't know how I can manage to make this clear. I don't know. I don't know how I will manage to make this clear, but that is him there. If you look at my hand there, you will see the do as I say. It's what I was using to work on him. And after working on him, he convinced me to join the helping the PF. And I started helping the PF. I'm going to another one. Remember, those of you that are saying, those of you that thought that Seer 1 was joking, this man here is what is called, these are the founding fathers of PF. The founding fathers. The people that talk to the president. So I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. When I say I am the strong hold. I am the strong power of PF. I am the one. I am the person that contributed spiritually to put them there. When I say it, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not joking. I'm not a joker. Number 2 that I'm going to talk about tonight. Remember, during the 2016 election, there was one person who was up and down campaigning and calling HH a Satanist. I don't know if you guys remember that person. I don't know if you guys remember that person. There was a person who was running up and down calling HH a Satanist. HH a Satanist. He was calling HH a Satanist. He was everywhere. All the places calling HH a Satanist. But after calling HH a Satanist, he was following me up and down. I want to show you this person. Number 1. You are calling HH a Satanist, but you were always with Satanists. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know him? Do you know him? Do you know this person? Do you know him? I think this is the permanent secretary of water or what. Do you know him? And this person, when this list came out, many people actually said, this is a Photoshop. It was not true. People say it was a Photoshop. Look at him. Who is that person following me up and down there? Who is that? Who is that person? I want to show you another one. For those of you who say these are in different occasions, those of you that say Seer doesn't know what he is doing. Seer is looking for attention. Attention for you and who? What do I want to do with your attention? I don't need the attention. Look at that. Do you know him? Do you know that guy? Am I lying now? Am I looking for attention? All these people that you have seen here, or any person that I'm talking to, say, okay, this person, I helped this person. If they make mistake, my eye will be on Zambian, on Mwebant. My eye will be on Mwebant news media. Immediately I can hear them say PIM, I will release the video. I'm going to release the video. The videos are here. Those of you that used to attend my things, you could hear Bishop Chomba saying, I am a very powerful person in the government. And actually, by then, he was the permanent secretary of mine. He was the permanent secretary of energy as well. And I think water as well. And then these things that I'm saying, if a president is not close to a person, you can't give him such a post. It's for you to know how far I went with these people. It's for you to know how far I went with these people. I was actually, those of you that say, HH paid Seer, please, pay me for what? I am saying the truth. I am saying the truth. And those of you that say Seer will be arrested, the problem with Zambia, you don't, they have already, the people, they have intimidated you a lot that you actually don't, know your right. Just because I'm talking, I'm speaking what I know with evidence. A minister is saying we are going to fish Seer. My dear, you are not okay. You are mad. You are going to fish Seer from where Seer is hiding. Who told you that Seer is hiding? I don't hide. Come to Limpopo. Anywhere in Limpopo, ask anybody, where is Seer? They will bring you to me. Come with your police. What are you talking about? We are going to fish Seer from where he's hiding. Who is hiding? Hiding where? My church is in Seshego Plaza. Every Sunday I'm there. Come and arrest me. I wanted what belonged to me. Give me back what I helped you with. Give it back to me, because I don't want you to win an election and you cannot win. If you win an election, I know I drop spiritual power. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If you win an election, I drop spiritual power. I resign from being a member of Godfather. If you win this election, I know how the election was won. I contributed. It was spiritual power. This one, Bishop Chamba, was all over, jumping up and down. HH is a Satanist. HH is a Satanist. HH said, but every time he was with me. You can know who is a Satanist, but you don't know that I'm a Satanist. You are the one who is calling me a Satanist. It is you, PF people, that you are calling me a Satanist. Seer is a Satanist. Seer is a Satanist. But you were busy following me up and down. Like a fly that has seen a corpse. Everywhere I go, you follow me. Everywhere I go, you follow me. I'm not done yet. There are many of them. I said, I want to control the spiritual affair of PF. I controlled it. And that is why, in Zambia, I was making rain. Fake rain. Fake rain. I make rain. There is something I didn't do for these people. I'm still coming. Before I even proceed on that, there is this stupid idiot that call himself Sunday Sinyangwe. The story about this one, you must hear it. Don't just be here and say, talk about politician. This one here. Let me show you clearly. You must know, those of you that go to Sunday Sinyangwe, to waste your time, say you are praying. This man is nothing. I don't like to, personally to me, I don't like to, how do I say it? I don't like to talk without evidence, because these people lie too much. The politicians are lying too much. Everyone is lying too much there in Zambia. But this is the one you call your Sunday Sinyangwe. The first time he invited me to his church. The first time he said, come to my church. I went to his church. This is me here. I knelt down here. I asked him, man of God, pray for me. Pray for me, man of God. Because I knew to say, a day like this will come. When Sunday Sinyangwe will say, Seer is a Satanist. I knew. I told him, pray for me. Look at it. I'm not making up the story. You can see that I was a little bit younger here. You can see. I was a little bit younger here. You can see. I was a little bit younger. And that is Sunday Sinyangwe with his Kamwala suit and the white shoe. Look at him. He's inherited, I don't know if he inherited from his father or grandfather. Look at how big the suit is. Look at what he is wearing, a man of God. Look at him. He's laying hand on me and praying. After praying and speaking in tongues, I took the microphone. The first thing I did to Sunday Sinyangwe was to look at the wife and attack the wife. Listen, let me tell you something. Spiritual power is not something you joke with. Supernatural power is not something you joke with. I look at the wife and attack the wife. Those of you that go to Sunday Sinyangwe church today, on Sunday, go there. Look at the wife. The wife has pregnancy. You can see how big the tummy is. That man has suffered with that thing that I put inside that woman's stomach. One attack. Sunday Sinyangwe, if you say that you have power and you are praying and your prayer works, why haven't delivered your wife? What is she carrying in her womb? Explain to the nation how that thing entered. It was me. The first day I entered in that church, I attacked the wife straight. That was after he prayed for me. Look at him there. Look at him. After he prayed for me. How can you finish praying for me and attack your wife instantly? Up to today, your wife is still carrying that stomach. Your wife is still carrying that stomach. You have not delivered that your wife. And you have the guy to say, Sinyangwe is a Satanist, Sinyangwe is a Satanist. The first thing I will tell you, Sunday Sinyangwe, deliver your wife, remove that thing I put inside her womb. If you remove that thing, if you manage to remove that thing that I put there, then I know that you are powerful. You are nothing. The problem between me and Sunday Sinyangwe started when I finished preaching in his church. Sunday Sinyangwe asked me, what type of power is this? Those of you that go to Sunday Sinyangwe church, observe, go on Sunday, go there, look at the tummy. I even feel pity. I see her laying hands on people. I see her praying for people. That lady is carrying something inside her womb. Something I put there. And she lay hand on people. And people actually receive it. What are you receiving? Demon. Demon. I'm not talking by gazing. I'm talking with evidence. Go there on Sunday. Check the womb for Sunday Sinyangwe's wife. If she's not having pregnancy in her womb, if her womb is not, you can't see it, then you know that I'm joking. I put it there the first day I met her. Even Sunday Sinyangwe, the day I went to, he invited me to his office. See, how can we do this? I said, forget it. Remove it. Man of God, if you are powerful, remove what I put in your wife's womb. I watch your video, you say Sinyangwe is a Satanist. He want to milk money from politicians. Politicians have already brought a lot of money to me. I don't need it. Watch Prime TV. You will hear when I will make donation. I will send back the money they stole from the poor. I don't need it. I will send it back to Zambian people. Use it for charity. They have already brought money for me. I don't need it. I don't want to make money from politicians. I don't need it for anything. But what I'm trying to say is that you climb your pulpit. I was not even addressing you because I've already given you a lot of problems in your life. Number one, standing in the gap was doing well when Paul Tembo was there. And you were there when Paul Tembo said that I'm a Satanist. When Paul Tembo fought me, I even complained to you Sunday Sinyangwe to say, I'm going to attack this guy. This guy is busy calling me a Satanist. This guy is busy having meeting, telling people that my power is not from Jesus. My power is from underworld. Paul Tembo, what happened to him? Sunday Sinyangwe, tell the world what happened to us. Well, unless you want me to tell the world. But you yourself, on Sunday, I watch your service, tell the world what happened to Paul Tembo. How did Paul Tembo die? You've made me to punish innocent people. How about the young man that was doing the camera for you? The one that fell from the car and died. Who pulled him down from the car? How many people have I taken from your church? But you are powerful, but you can't do anything. I'm not power hungry. I'm not attention hungry. I'm not a person that run to politicians or need anything from politicians. I am a person that does what I want. I don't hide it. Supernatural power is enough for me. And the people that want it are too many. There are millions. I chose who to help and who not to help. Like I was talking now, before I come back to the list for politicians, I need to address this. Those of you that are saying, see, I want to go to the list, go to the list. Relax, please. I need to address this. It's very, very important. Most of you are those who go to Sunday Sinyangwe there to go and waste your time and say, hallelujah, hallelujah. There is nothing there. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing. You are wasting your time for nothing. Sunday Sinyangwe, I came to you. You are the one that was going from Radio Christian Voice, this radio, saying, everybody come to see one. You even say, everybody come for deliverance. Everyone that went to see one, come to deliverance. Everyone come for deliverance. And people started coming to deliverance for you. You even say, see one, God can deliver you. Jesus can deliver you. Me, I left my house and said, okay, let me come and attend deliverance. When I arrive at your church, you ran away. Man of God, you ran away. But you have power. You pray. You shout Holy Ghost fire. You shout blood of Jesus. You shout what else? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You shout all those things. But you see, one arrived in your church. You left your church. You ran away. The excuse I watch you giving on Sunday when we are speaking from that your church, I am the one that raised money that we used to build that kitchen you have built there that you call church. That kitchen you measured with your leg and the belt there that is making your head grow big. Local champion. That kitchen, I am the one who raised money to build that thing. I came to you for deliverance. What did you do? You ran away. When you ran away, what did you do, man of God? Prophet or powerful man of God? Somebody said, this man is just confessing his sin. You don't know me, my dear. I don't fear. I don't care. I've been talking like this from when I was in Zambia. There is nothing like exposing myself or confessing. Confessing what? I confess what I'm still going to do tomorrow. When I arrived at Sunday Sinyangwe ran away. I was watching him saying on Facebook that because he came to me because Ian was having problem with his Facebook. Then we went to report his Facebook. The boys for CR1 hacked Ian's account. And we went to report a whole Sunday Sinyangwe. You left your church. You left everything to go and report Facebook matter. Facebook matter. Facebook matter. You go and report Facebook matter at the police. That is the excuse you are going. You ran away. After that, what did you do? You secretly invited me to your office. If you deny, I will publish the chat. It's here. You remember the messages you are sending me. You invited me to your office. I came. You peed on yourself. You were shaking. When you told me, see, where is Godfather? I said, Godfather is in my house. You started shaking. You started shivering. You started begging. Bernard, if you can deny this because Sunday night you are a liar. You can deny this, but Bernard was there. And if you deny it, I will publish our chat. So that the whole world see that you are nothing. You are nothing. People who go there, they are wasting their time and their energy. You begged me. I forgave you. How many times did I forgive you Sunday night? Because I'm not in Zambia. That's where you can say all these things. That's why you can call me a Satanist. That's why you can talk like you are a lion, but you are a goat. You are not even a goat. You are nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, please, Sunday night will stay away. Stop even those people that came to me to return power, and you are telling to come to your church. They know that you don't have power. There is nothing you will do for them. You are a cadre. You and kings, you are just the same thing. Kings, Malembe, and you are in the same category. Kings is better because I bless him with some of my powers, and he was doing well until I left. He became a political cadre because no one, his music now is noise. Again, kings even came to me here in South Africa. I retrieved the video in Johannesburg yesterday at my lodge. He followed me in my room. I'm going to publish the video. The one who was saying, Seer one is this, Seer one is that. He followed me here. Without my powers, he cannot do anything. And those that are listening to his music, I'm sorry for you because you are listening to demon. This is how it is. I also listen to Sunday Sinyangwe. Sunday Sinyangwe say, Seer one want to make money from politicians. I don't make money from anybody. Those of you that come to my church, those of you that know my church, even in Zambia, know that I don't collect tithe. I don't collect offering from anybody. I spend hundreds of thousands every month to run my church here in Limpopo. It's not coming from church. Church don't give it to me. Church don't do it for me. I do it for myself. I pay for everything for myself. Everything, I do it for myself. But what does Sunday Sinyangwe do? He even has a restaurant. I've already given you, Sunday Sinyangwe, I've given you an assignment. Before you even talk of, before you make me to remember you again, remove that thing inside your wife's womb. Pray about it and remove it. If you remove it, then I know that you are powerful. Then I know that we can compete. But as for now, we can't compete because you have enough assignment there. Heal your wife from what I've done to her. And I will leave it here. I will leave it here. May God bless you. Those of you that are saying the list. Everyone that took my things, I remember again, those of you that are arguing with me, those of you that don't know about spiritual powers, ask Sunday Sinyangwe, he will tell you, I made rain to fall on him. Spiritual power is not cheap. It's not for everyone. Those of you as you see, do you make rain? Of course, I made rain. I make rain. Even in Zambia, I made rain, artificial rain. A lot of them, the video evidence is there everywhere. And I feel sorry, those of you that go to Sunday Sinyangwe's church, after the service, how can you put a restaurant in the church? You're a man of God. You put a restaurant in the church. You make poor people come to your church, those people from garden compound, those people that don't have anything. You make them come to your church hungry. So that they come, as they stay there, they become hungry. After the service, they go and buy food from your wife's restaurant. She will cook with that demon inside her womb. She will go and cook. She will go and cook for people. There in your church, there is a restaurant, unless you have removed it. You read your Bible, your Jesus was beating people who were selling in the house of God, but you are selling food in that kitchen you built, you call house of God. And you are not even shy. You are not shy. You make people suffer. People will come to your church very early in the morning, and you release them when they are hungry so that they can buy food. You are doing business and stealing money from innocent people, and you call yourself a man of God. From local champion. You are local champion, Zambian product. I feel sorry for you, man of God. Stay away. This is bigger than you. My responsibility is to use my collect what I gave to people in PF so that they will lose the election and leave the people alone. Let the people of God or good people take over the affairs of Zambia. When I started this thing, I didn't mention any man of God. I didn't mention any woman of God. I don't know why all of you started jumping up and down and jumping into my case. Stay away. This is not for local champion. It's not for Shalom Embassy. It's not for that kitchen party you do there every Sunday. No. Even Kings, this is not for your... This is not First Lady show where you jump and clap. Stay away. The people I'm talking to, they know. They know what I mean. And they know the work we did. So I will actually ask you, man of God, to stop stealing money from people. Give tithe, give offering, give seed, give this, give that. The more they give, the more you feed your family, the more you enjoy yourself. Let good people rule Zambia. Let good people rule Zambia. I don't want people to win election to do as I say again. I don't want it. I don't want people to win election to do as I say again. Election must be held nicely. Election must be held nicely. Election must be 50-50. Spiritual apart. Let me see how you win this election. 2021, we are going to see. I'm telling you, you are going to see. 2021, you are going to see. I've mentioned, I say this chomba was shocking me. I was actually feeling pity for Hakainde Echelema because this man will come to me as a Satanist. See him there, chomba. Even if people say it can't be a coincidence, look at him there. Who is that person there? Is he not Chomba? Mr. Water. He will come to me. And then, after everything, then he will go and say, HH is a Satanist. When I look at HH, sometimes I feel like crying. Those of you that are watching, you know Maureen Manawasa. Ask Maureen Manawasa. Maureen Manawasa will tell you. The time I was supposed to meet HH, I felt bad, I didn't meet him. Anytime I see him on TV, I felt like crying because this man was busy following me up and down everywhere I go. But after that, he will come and say, HH is a Satanist. HH is a Satanist. But he was with me. Look at him. You can say, no, that picture is edited. That is a different one there. That's a different one. That is a different one there. That is a different one there. That is a different one there. You think he was following me for nothing? You think these people, your government officials, you think they were following me for nothing? You think they are following me? Uncountable. I tell you, I controlled PF. I saw people who were saying, nobody went to see Awan. Are you mad? Are you mad? Nobody went to see Awan. Are you mad? I am the engine power of Zambia. When I was in Zambia, how much was Millie Meal price? Say the truth. I was even making artificial price. When I was in Zambia, how much was Millie Meal price? I was helping them up and down. Rain was abundance. Even when it's not supposed to rain, I force it to rain with my spiritual power. I'm not joking. They know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I don't want it anymore. Not because I want anything from them. I want them to lose election. They are so pompous. They are so, they don't even know what they are doing because, number one, I was addressing the individuals that took my power. But you can see all of them are making statements. Boeman Lusambo is making statement. This one is making statement. That one is making statement. The religious of Home Affairs is making statement. Everyone is Seer one, Seer one, Seer one. The people that came to me are even quiet because they know what is there. So I don't want them to I don't want them to win. I want by 2021 people are free. Do as I say, it's no longer working in Zambia. Many of you just go and vote. You don't know what you are voting. I'm telling you, you don't know what you are voting. Many of you dance to music, useless music. You don't know what is pushing you to dance it. Such music, you will say, I'm not going to listen to this music again tomorrow. But immediately it is done. Immediately that music is played, you dance it. Why? Why? Spiritual power. Spiritual power. Spiritual power controls a man. It controls a woman. If you don't know it, you don't know it. I'm telling you, if you don't know it, you don't know it. With the evidence that I'm showing you tonight, there is no way someone can say, Seer one was not connected to this party. These guys were, when a permanent secretary that controls energy, water, and mine, you think it's a joke. In one of the videos that I'm going to publish on this page, Pastor Bishop Chamba was saying, I am the one that was running things. He said it with boldness. And when they say it, they know what they are talking about. Though as I say, it's working Jaja in Zambia, I feel pity for you. But glory be to God because they have returned my things. Let's see what is going to happen in 2021. You will come back and say, Seer one, what you said is true. I'm telling you, you will come back here and say, Seer one, what you said is the truth. Seer one, you are real. Your power is real. I don't waste time, start praying Holy Ghost and Jesus Christ and do. I perform what I want to perform because of spiritual power. Those of you that are saying, talking about the list, I mention it and I want to mention it again. Everyone that took my things, all of them except those that are dead already. Every one of them. Because they know that Seer one is not a joke. When Seer one say, you will be strike, to be strike. When Seer one said, this will happen, they returned my things peacefully. And the money that I received, I'm going to send it back through Prime TV. Prime TV will carry it on their news when I send back your money. It was the money that they stole from you that they brought to me. It will come back to you. Everyone on that list that I was talking about, those that are still alive, they brought back my things. I want to say that I love you. Many people, listen. There is something I'm going to say about your president, between me and your president. If I say it, if I can say that, mark my word, I'm waiting. I will say it any moment. If I say that, if I can say that, even the wife to him will not vote for him. I will leave you here. Just wait and see. This is my new page. I love you.